Yo, what's good, ladies and gentlemen? Your boy IronAngel here. I'm reacting to a new game for the channel, I should say. I've been keeping very small tabs on this, Project L, and the only reason I ever noticed it, I think it was last year. The first trailer I ever saw of Project L. Yeah, I believe that's when it was. And only because of this right here. I think this was the trailer I watched. Hold up. Because it had characters from the show Arcane, which is the only reason this game caught my attention because I love that show. If you haven't seen it, it's on Netflix. It's called Arcane. I heard it was part of a PC game world, but I didn't know anything about that. I just knew I saw the trailer of the show Arcane. It caught my attention. I watched it and I was stuck on it. I'm waiting for season 2. I wonder when that's coming out. But I saw characters in here that were from the show. You see those two right there. Those who know watch the show, you know what I'm talking about. And I'm like, oh, I thought they were doing, you know how some game companies, they see a movie that did well, so they'll take the characters and make a little small game. But no, I heard this is a big deal because these characters are from another universe before the Arcane came out. I think it was World of Warcraft, something like that. Whatever, a certain Riot game. I don't know. But there's a certain game that these characters came from before it was in Arcane. And now they put these characters in a fighting game. And now I've just noticed that they have new information about the game, Project L, which is what I'm really reacting to. Just wanted to give you a little history. But they have more information out because it's been a year since that trailer. I haven't seen nothing of this game ever since that, this one here. So now they have more information about this game. Is these two trailers here? There's more. There's more trailers showcasing what this fighting game is going to be about. I was also told that this fighting game is for the elites, and what I mean by that is that the mechanics is pretty tough to learn for casual slash, people. How should I say? It's not going to be. For the most part, you're not going to learn the game in 5 minutes. It's going to take some time, like a whole day, just to learn the mechanics. Forget each character movesets, but just how the game moves. That's what I was told. Some guy was really excited. He was like, yo, this is what I want. I want a game where, for the fighting game at least, where you have to, it's going to be a lot happening at one time. And so I'm interested. Well, first off, I love fighting games. 2, they have the characters from Arcane. 3, I like to hear about something that's a challenge to learn. Again, I don't know for certain, but I am going to be keeping tabs on this game from here on in because now I'm realizing they're starting to release a lot more trailers. Like I said, last year they didn't have much. So just to let y'all know, I am going to be keeping tabs on this game. I'm interested in seeing what they're going to be, what's going to be featured in it. I'm going to react to this video here, how to play Project L. I was going to react to this one, a champion reveal, but we can do that later because I'm pretty sure there's other trailers of characters. But I want to see how this game plays. So let's look at this real quick.
Good morning, EVO attendees. As many of you are warming up for pools, I wanted to take a moment to give you all the info you'll need about Project L.
Wait, what?
Available.
Wait, what did you say?
Good morning, EVO attendees. As many of you are warming up for pools, I wanted to take a moment to give you all the info you'll need about Project L. Available all day today and tomorrow on the show floor. What you'll be playing is a demo of Project L that we put together just for EVO. Because we're playing an in-development version of the game, we'll provide the controllers and the sticks. But in the future, we'll obviously support all kinds of devices. And we want your feedback. Everyone on the team is excited to put the game in front of the FGC, so let us know what you think. For now, though, let's dive in on how to play.
Hello everyone, Caroline here. I'm a game designer on the team. Let's get right into it.
I love the art style.
We'll start with the basics. Project L has light, medium, and heavy normal attacks. Some of these can be modified with a
because you can't see it, I'm covering it.
On the team. Let's get right into it. We'll start with the basics. Project L has light, medium, and heavy normal attacks. Some of these can be modified with a directional input. Here are some basic combos. You can launch your opponent with down, forward, and heavy to continue your combos in the air. Each champ also has a range of special moves tied to the S1 and S2 buttons. You've also got access to 2 different level 1 ultimates for finishing combos. These use 1 bar of your ultimate meter. Press down down in S1 or down down in S2. And try down down S1 and S2 together for your champ's strongest cinematic level 2 ultimate.
Or fall before me!
Okay.
So with all of these big buttons, how do you defend? Project L has quite a few defensive options. Like you'd expect, holding back or down back blocks. But if you want to get him off you, try a push block. Or a retreating guard.
Wait, how much meter that took?
If you think, try a push block. Or a retreating guard.
I don't take any meter at all.
If you think you've got
the push block did, but not the retrieving.
Project
So I
L
guess
has
you can
quite
use
a
that
few
anytime you
defensive
want to.
options. Like you'd expect, holding back or down back blocks. But if you want to get him off you, try a push block. Or a retreating guard.
If anything, gaining some meter. I don't see anything being
If you
used.
think you've got the reads, you can pair.
Okay, so I guess, outside of push block, I saw you lost a whole bar of meter for that one. It was at 3, then he went down to 2 as soon as he did the push block. But the other one, I guess you can use it as many times as you want. You get caught, I guess, using
Or
it, but
a retreating
still.
guard.
Yeah. Interesting.
If you think you've got the reads, you can parry high or low attacks for the cost of 1 bar of meter. A well-timed parry creates a shockwave that leaves your opponent wide open to attack and refunds the meter cost. But mistiming one leaves you vulnerable to punishment. Replay! Is your opponent jumping at you or over you a lot? All champions also have access to an anti-air attack. Try holding down and pressing heavy when your opponent is crowding your airspace. And if you're in a really bad spot, send in your assist champ with a well-timed dynamic save. Even if they're already
I'm
KO'd,
just now
your
noticing.
off-screen
Okay, so
partner...
it's 2v2. Well, I don't know why. They literally just showed that. I was so focused on him with the push block and evading, I just noticed. I'm just realizing that it was 2 people trying to attack him. Sorry.
Is your opponent jumping
but
at
yeah,
you or
okay,
over
so
you
there
a
are
lot?
2v2.
All champions also have access to an anti-air attack. Try
I
holding down
seriously-
and pressing heavy
yeah.
when your opponent is crowding your airspace.
I was so focused on the homie doing the
And
push
if you're in
block
a really
and
bad
backing
spot,
up that I didn't even
send
realize
in
there
your
was 2 people
assist champ
attacking
with
him
a
at that
well-timed
time.
dynamic save. Even if they're already
This art
KO'd,
style's nice.
your off-screen partner will still swoop in to help you break up combos.
Wait, what?
Send in your assist champ with a well-timed dynamic save. Even if they're already KO'd, your off-screen partner will still swoop in to help you break up combos.
Interesting.
You'll only get to dynamic save a couple of times a match, and it can be countered if you're not careful.
Oh, wow. Yeah, you gotta be quick on that one. You gotta notice
Speaking
that
of
stuff
teammates,
quickly.
remember, you can play Project L solo or with a friend on your team. There are plenty of options for 2 champs to work together, and pretty much every tag and assist mechanic is tied to the team button.
Wait,
Check
is that
it out.
offline or online? You can have 2v2 online? Oh, wait, hold on. Maybe she said it.
Or with a friend on your team. There are plenty of options for 2 champs to work together, and pretty much every tag and assist mechanic is tied to the team button. Check it out. So every champion has 2 assist actions, used by hitting team
Wait,
left
so you
or
can
team
do
right.
2v2 online? I'm assuming this is... that's really cool, in general, but I can see that being something offline, so you can do that online. Like, if I had a friend here, we can... Wow. I don't think... Have I ever heard of a video game that does that? Like a fighting game that does that 2v2 and each character is used by each player? That's interesting. I don't know if I've ever heard of something like that before. Obviously, I've heard of, 2v2 and I'm using 2 players and another person's using 2 players. But 4 people in one game and they control the assist situation. That's, wow, okay. Let me go back and hear that again.
Speaking of teammates, Remember, you can play Project L solo or with a friend on your team. There are plenty of options for two champs to work together, and pretty much every tag and assist mechanic is tied to the team button. Check it out.
That's you gotta communicate that though. If you were playing with someone,
so every champion has two assist
actions, and they be like,
used
oh,
by
they don't know
hitting
what to
team
do
left
because they
or
wasn't
team
ready
right.
for it.
When you're playing solo, both inputs are controlled by you. But if you're playing with a friend, assists are controlled by your teammate off screen. For charged assist, it's a similar deal. Hold the team button down for the assist champion to come out and release it for their move. When you want to quickly swap assist and point champions, hold down the team button. If you want to get him in even faster, just press the team button while they're already on screen. The team button can also be used for a launching attack that queues up your teammate for an alley-oop air combo. Okay, here's a fun one. When you get KO'd before your ally and they're low on health, you can still impact the match with a super powerful off-screen move. We're calling this Last Stand, and it's a way to claw your way back from early losses.
Interesting. I'm definitely going to rewatch this video over and over again to learn, because there's a lot to it.
Fuses are,
and I'm assuming this is just basic stuff.
Powerful synergy options that change up your duo's playstyle.
Wait, what? But it is interesting. It's really caught my eye. At first, it's just because of the arcane characters, but now, and the fact it's a fighting game, but man, like I said, that was a year ago I saw that one trailer, so they've been working hard this whole year ever since.
Lastly, let's talk about the fuse system. Fuses are powerful synergy options that change up your duo's playstyle. For example, the 2x assist fuse allows your team to throw out 2 assists back-to-back instead of 1. Another fuse option is Double Down, which lets you and your duo link ultimates together. So during any level 1 ult, your teammate can also ult with you one after another to deal massive damage. Fury Fuse is a great option for newer players that kicks in when champions are low on health. They'll get a damage bonus and access to a special dash cancel.
I would like that one right there.
But if you prefer things a bit more dynamic, Freestyle Fuse allows teams to handshake tag multiple times within one sequence. You can pull off some crazy extended combos with this.
Got it.
I'm interested in learning this.
Stand with me.
I know this seems like a lot, but really, you'll pick up most of this.
I was saying it is.
So don't worry too much about the
it
details.
seems like a lot, but that's what makes it exciting, because it's going to take some time to learn. Oh man, but it's very interesting. It catches my eye. I always like a challenge, and just learning the game. Forget competing on ranked and all that stuff, but just learning the game is going to be a challenge in itself. It's funny that she even acknowledged it. It's true. It seems like a lot. It is a lot.
More dynamic. Freestyle Fuse
I haven't
allows
played a
teams
game
to
like
handshake
this, a
tag
fighting
multiple
game like
times
this in a while.
and access to a special dash cancel. But if you prefer things a bit more dynamic, Freestyle Fuse allows teams to handshake tag multiple times within one sequence. You can pull off some crazy extended combos with this.
Got it. Stand with me.
I know this seems like a lot, but really, you'll pick up most of this as you play. So don't worry too much about the details. Get out there, press some buttons, and tell us what you think. Here's a controller diagram for y'all.
One thing I am noticing, and it's like this with a lot of fighting games, is the fact that it's all about timing and catching your opponent at the right moment of whatever they're about to do. This game, it seems like it took that philosophy, which is in every fighting game, times 10. There is so much going on that, man, the parrying system, the pushback system, the going back, I forgot what it's called, the escape system. I gotta watch the video again. The assist, everything. It's so much to this game that even though these buttons seem very simple, it's a lot more that you gotta really pay attention and look. And like she said, the more you do it, it gets easier. But whew, goodness gracious. You know what? Whenever this game comes out, I don't even know when it comes out, I'm going to record myself like on camera learning from the beginning to when I get that elite, that elite play. But man, bro, I haven't seen a game like that in a minute. Especially, I don't think I've ever heard for a 2v2 and each character is used by a player online. That's interesting. That's a little different.
Screenshot this now if you want an easy reference.
I hope there's an actual demo, or is it just for the demo
can't
of people
wait
at EVO right now?
See what you do this weekend with Project L, which, just to confirm, is not our final name. We'll share that a bit later. Riders will be on site to meet y'all, run some sets, and get your feedback. We'll see you soon.
I guess the demo just at EVO. I mean, that's fine. I'm gonna rewatch this video over and over again. Man. So I ain't gonna front. I didn't know much of Riot Games because I know Valorant. I watch people play Valorant as a game that I wish was on console. I play on console, so it's a game I wish that was on console, but I didn't know the lore of some of these characters. Like I said, outside of Arcane, if I didn't watch Arcane, I would have never knew who these certain characters are. And not everyone in this game is in Arcane, but hold on. But the two here are. So yeah, it's wow. That really caught my attention, and I could see what the person was telling me. It was like, yo, this is a fighting game that's going to take time. This ain't something you just pick up and just start playing. I mean, I don't think any fighting game's like that, but you know what I mean. Like if you play Mortal Kombat 11, for example, as much as I hate it, they made that game. You know, you can just use Jade and down 2 all day and get away with a lot. Here, it seems like you can't get away with a lot of stuff. So I like that. I like the challenge of catching certain situations. When you see that trick, that what I just reacted to, there's a lot you have to notice in one match. My goodness. And if you play 2v2, if you play with someone online, let's say if we're on the same team, we have to communicate on the microphone of when to do the assist, or we mess up everything. Because if we're playing against someone that's by himself but is using 2 people, for himself, he's going to react far better than we are because we're not communicating anything. So I see what the person's talking about. I see what he's talking about, saying this ain't no walk in the park. So I'm looking forward to more. There's actually more videos I will react to. This video is going longer than I wanted it to be, but it's all good. It really caught my attention. But thank y'all so much for tuning in. Project L, I'm going to keep an eye on this, and I'm going to react to as many videos as I can. And I hope they have a date of when the release of the game is coming out. But I'm interested. But thank y'all so much for tuning in. I'll see you later.